Hi, my name is Caleb Carr. This is for Business Communication Management 336A, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to swim butterfly and improve your underwater technique and swimming technique. So we're going to get started. So if you want to swim and you want to swim fast, you have to get yourself a pair of goggles and a cap. So these help with resistance, these help with just overall awareness in the water, and it's kind of necessary when you're doing like strokes that aren't freestyle. Currently, we're going to dive in and we're going to work on our underwaters and then do our breakouts with butterfly, which is when we exit the water, and we're going to see a little bit of that. So yeah. This is the first stage when swimming underwaters. You're going to push off the wall and we're going to do something called an undulation, which is where you move your body in a wave-like form to push through water as fast and effectively as you can. This is one of the fastest portions of your race. After you finish the underwater portion of your race, you then do what we call a breakout, which is where you then reach the surface of the water and you use max effort and speed to break out of the water and maintain that speed as you race all the way to either the finish line or to the other end of the pool. Right here, this is your butterfly. Now, to recap our race, I'm starting on the top to dive in, making sure my arms are straight, in which we call streamline. I've dove into the water and I'm going to start my underwater portion. I have one underwater, two underwaters, which is undulation, three undulations, full body, keep my arms straight, head down, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 should be one more undulation. Well, 8, and then I outward sweep of my arms and then out. My hands come over, my arms reach out. I do want to stress that the pull phase of your butterfly is very important when my hands pull down. And as we can see, my arms sweep out with my hands facing toward the ceiling before they go back in front of me. The hand placement is perfect when exiting the water, but when it is re-entering the water in front of my head, I actually want to keep it straight because we can see that my fingertips are actually sort of scraping the surface of the water, which creates resistance and ultimately slows me down. However, there's a perfect sort of wave, or we call like hinge, in between my torso and my lower body, where we can see that my feet are kicking and coming out of the water to propel myself forward with butterfly. So now we're on to a 200-yard swim with fins. This is just integral to ensuring that your lungs are operating at max efficiency. So, as well as making sure that your blood and circulation, everything warm up. This is part of the warm up process, just to ensure that we can perform at peak, at our peak output. So, yeah. So for this angle, you're gonna see me just the underwater version where I dive in and I start my undulations. I've already done around 3. You can actually see my upper body moving and my hands straight. My fingers should be together, so being apart actually causes a little bit of drag. But then I do my hour sweep. I look forward and I bring my head down and I bring my arms up and over. Perfect arms are out the water, so great forward going motion around my shoulders, and then my feet, that we get that good dolphin kick. There should be learned everything you need to know about butterfly. It's just broken down into 2 phases: the underwater phase, or the kick, and then there's your pull phase. Thank you.